Okay, today we're going to be starting on Deuteronomy 5. And I'm going to be reading this to you because this is going to explain who our God is and what God we should be worshiping. Okay? And why we should be worshiping the Lord of Spirits, God of Israel, God of Jacob, King of Kings. Because he freed us from Egypt. And this is part of our story. And Moses called all Israel and said unto them, Hear, O Israel, the statutes and judgments which I speak in your ears this day, that ye may learn them and keep and do them. And the Lord our God made a covenant with us in Horeb. And the Lord made not this covenant with our fathers, but with us, even us who are all of us here alive this day. The Lord talked with you face to face in the mount out of the midst of the fire. I stood between the Lord and you at that time to show you the word of the Lord. For ye were afraid by reason of fire, and went not up into the mount, saying, I am the Lord God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. Jesus did not free us from Egypt, the house of bondage. I am the Lord thy God, which has brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make thee any graven images like Jesus, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the generation unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Keep the Sabbath day, Saturday, to sanctify it as the Lord thy God has commanded thee. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh is the Sabbath, Saturday of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughters, nor thy maidservants, nor thy ox, thine ass, nor thine cattle, nor thine stranger that is with thy gates. And thy manservant and thy maidservant may rest as well as thou. And remember that thou was a servant in the land of Egypt, and the Lord thy God brought thee out thence through a mighty hand and by a stretched out arm. Therefore the Lord thy God commanded thee to keep the Sabbath day, Saturday.